Hello everyone and welcome back to the Dranor wilderness. Hope everyone's having a good day. This spectacular kaleidoscope in the sky here is reminding me of the fact that the northern lights were visible for a couple of nights in our country, in the UK, which is quite rare, well at least in my area. And of course I went out late on a couple of times with the dog to try and see them and couldn't see anything, so it's kind of rubbing salt in the wound here. So level 16 episode of A Shift in Time. Yes, we're still level 15, but we have enough to get to 16 here, so I figured we would show another bit of this new content. I suffered quite a disappointment in this area trying to do the teleport quest that I mentioned. I think it's called Times Long Past, where you teleport between past and present. Twice now I've done it. As far as I know, the same as I've always done it, you know, getting to the end, opening the end chest, and the quest didn't complete. It said there was still an objective to do. So I really don't know what I've missed there. I'm going to end up having to complete the saga with shards, because I just can't get that one done. So what I was thinking here is there are two others still left to do. I was thinking I would try and show you those. Obviously, as we are the same level as we were, there's no changes to the gear or anything, or the spells. We went through Giant Hold with very little issue. I'm beginning to get into the swing, as mentioned, of pressing this Winter's Heart, trying to remember to do that. As mentioned, I'm trying to build up the bar in a way that would reflect what's going to happen at the end game, because I'm terrible for not being very good with changes. So the kinds of things I'm getting laid out here are the setup I expect us to have. So if we're really going to try with these 10 pit points, we're going to go Winter's Heart and Dragon Scales from Draconic, change the weapon to the beast, what's it called, Blood Feast filigree one, rage off, rage back on, and put the standard weapon back on, and that will be our 10 hit point area. Then for casting the Call Lightning, change weapon to one that can grant some 10 hit points on spell cast, boost up the power a bit, cast the Call Lightning, and then switch back to our standard weapon. Number 9 for some reason has always been my standard weapon. I could and should have a fire boosting potion somewhere, shouldn't I? Where should I be putting that? Maybe on the 0 key, just to keep clicking away on that. That would come from, in fact, let's go and do that. No, let's not. It's such a long way to the let me just show you again on the map. I did a bit of a video, didn't I, on Dranor, but look at this. I think where do you port in? I think you port in there. So I've had to go all the way here to this quest, and you can see just how far spread out they are. I mean, these are the other two. That's the one I can't get completed, and this is the other one we'll be going to. So we've a fair old run to go, a massive run actually. In fact, I would probably be better recalling and going from this area, wouldn't I? Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Okay, so let's go ahead and get stuck into this first one, on the trail of the drow kidnappers. Quick buffs. This one I've added the elemental toughness, just more PRR per druid level, so 84 at the moment and up to 99, 15 druid levels. So that's not to be sniffed at. That works in either the fire or water form. I have to remember to trigger the temporary hit points when we are about to reach an encounter, perhaps, maybe here. It's not like the blood tribute, say, of the barbarian that you can click, you know, very quickly between intervals. This one's on a minute's cooldown and lasts for 30 seconds. But look at the temp hit points we've got already. 8 times the wisdom score, so very nice to have. If I can remember to keep clicking the button. Oh, come on. Okay. Had one instance of targeting one of those neutral things with word of balance, but not terrible.
One of the captives must be marking their path. A massive umber.
All right, okay, yeah.
Out of the cave floor. Its insect-like eyes tracking your every move.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
Crashes to the ground, shaking the cavern.
That's an example of our enlarge meta, although they're immune to fire, so that was very poorly used. Honestly, I didn't know they were immune to fire before I hit the spell. Now we know the howlers are immune to fire. So what do we do against them? Sunburst is on cooldown. Maybe an earthquake? And then... oh, there's only one left. I still was hitting them with fire. Hook horrors, are they vulnerable to fire? They are. But they're neutral, they're completely neutral, so no word of balance. As mentioned in the past, it's quite a good little exercise to go through with an elemental caster, and you begin to learn, in my case very slowly. That chest is trapped, by the way, so be careful. You begin to learn what is resistant to what, or what's vulnerable to what. Some gross overkill there with the big AoEs, and just not particularly impressive at all from me there. Okay, so what's that opened up? Is it further up here that we've got to go? That's the shrine. It must be this way, through there. Little top-up heal. Now, at least I did manage in the middle of all that melee to remember to trigger the Winter's Heart. So we'll give ourselves 1+ for that. How are we doing on the mana? Not amazing, actually. Can I have a cheap and cheerful sunburst when it's off cooldown? Thank you. We do get sunburst as a level 8 spell. I'm thinking about picking that up. I think there's a pressure pad to hit on either side here, isn't there? Oh. So you see, no breathing thing here. Now we're in elemental form. Please, no word of balance against the elementals. Just don't do it. Again, poor targeting, poor spell selection. Why use a big AoE when there's only 2 of them there? We'll learn, or not. As mentioned in the past, the leveling process, cut yourself a little bit of slack if you're like me and tend to be like, I've done it all wrong. Because it's constantly changing, the character's constantly evolving as you're leveling, and the keys that you press are changing, the spells that are most effective are changing, so it will take a little while. I think I don't really settle into a build until I reach the cap. I mean, there are some that are easier than others. I mean, like the Fire Sorcerer, for instance. I guess that's about the best example of such a thing. Between Delayed Blast, Fireball and Meteor Swarm, you just absolutely saw through the epics, don't you? And you don't really need anything else. Not liking this close quarter stuff, are we? Spell points are really down. I need to, oh, we're at the end, okay.
The lead drow gives you a
Let's
shade.
trigger the
It seems some service rabble
lightning.
has caught up to us. Just in time to feed my little pet. With an ear
Now we know the little pet is neutral, so no good on the word of balance. Got rid of the caster, that was good. Yes, I think we probably saved best till last. The only mistake I made there, I was going to say, was not triggering the Winter's Heart, but that was on cooldown anyway. Go on, give us some nice thing to put in our belt. Nope, not this time.
Into the mushroom stalks, heading back to the surface. You've dealt with the raiders and freed the captives. Time to leave the Underdark and return to the ruins of Myth Dranor.
Okay, so decision time. Are we riding all the way over there, or are we recalling and going from the start point? I think we've got a recall, haven't we? So apologies for the length of time taken to get to this next one, but you will at least get to see what, in my opinion, is certainly one of the nicest, if not the nicest, wilderness area in the game. It is, in my opinion at least, unnecessarily large, but that's a different matter. So we've at least got our tracer to follow on the map here, which should take us somewhere near. Maybe if we just follow this path it'll take us somewhere near, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I'm liking these little misty effects and the size of some of these buildings. If they were to add more quests into here in a future update, I wouldn't be complaining, but I guess with it being an expansion that's quite unlikely, because people who didn't have the original wouldn't then be able to do the other quests either.
This massive structure was once a banquet hall, home to countless nights of revelry. That was long ago.
Oh, hello. Let's just reorient ourselves. I think we're supposed to be going on that way. Maybe if we follow this, but look at this, wow. These enormous trees. Yeah, this is quite something. I feel like somebody in a car here giving you a view out of the side window. Are we anywhere near? Still no. Oh. There are some areas where it's just blocked off and you have to use a bridge to cross over. Have I just made a mess there? No, I don't think so. I think we're okay. Look at that for a beast of a tree. My God. It's absolutely monstrous. Almost there. So in this quest I'm about to show you, if you're not familiar with the chain, more than any other, if you had a party or even one other member, splitting up here would be very advantageous, because there is quite a section to do in the north, and then quite a well, you can see that door there with the 4 crystals in it. That's the objective, to light those 4 up so you can proceed towards this sort of end game of the quest. And it's quite an undertaking in both sides. So
you enter a dark chamber. The only wisps of
to have more than one person. See the little hand that's pointing you to the right way. I'm guessing anybody can find this, and more by luck than judgment I waited to trigger my rage, because I wouldn't have been able to search and have the rage on. So that's our enormous door, the end game, and these are our 4 crystals we have to light up. I think I'll save the call lightning for sort of boss or big room fights.
The tiles creak beneath your feet.
And then again, maybe not.
Plumes around you in the cold, musty air. Further down the hall, you spot a group of bones.
That was rubbish. Pressed all the wrong keys. Terrible. Must improve. Okay, Fear Reaper, let's get you out of the way, and then let's try one of those. Okay, a bit better. We are going this way, aren't we?
Shining pearlescent orbs cast dangerous spells in the room before you.
Wisps. Now, obviously, completely immune to electric. What am I going to do here? Fire. Not bad, not bad. We're just going through there, I think so. That's more like it. Now, if I'd have done the sunburst, it would have been even better. I want to see what the effect is on some of these undead, whether we can destroy them outright.
Figures dance atop pedestals in this dim hallway. You open the door into a room where more orbs float above pedestals, emitting beams of electricity that shoot up towards the ceiling. The orbs cease their casting. A passage opens in the side of the room.
Crikey. Tough old Reaper. That's more like it. We're rocking and rolling now.
The spectre paces back.
We've still got the lightning on. Get the old sunburst out against the spectre. Did we kill it?
Spectre disappears.
We might have done.
Door on the side of this chamber.
Hammered the Reaper with the... oh, that thing's got to go. Force damage, yes, force damage. I don't know what happened to the second wisp there, but I'll take it. Yeah, one or two good things in there. Remembering to use the... I think it one-shot the boss thing, the sunburst.
The red crystal above it
So that was very good.
starts to glow.
And the Word of Balance, obviously, always a trusty help against the Reapers. Can we do what we did last time? Target one in the middle, and not quite. Okay. I think we've got a whole load of stuff in there, haven't we? Okay, let's prepare. What's this damage over time that's going on? That's not good either. So they're hitting us through the door, the buggers. I can't even open the door for this. Now, wisps are vulnerable to fire. Oh, they've really smashed us there. I'm going to wait here and... oh, okay. So we've got a shrine there. Is that use or lose?
You find a hidden lever alongside these shrines, unlocking a passage filled with murky water.
I think we're going to come back here, aren't we? So let's not waste the shrine just yet. I guess we're looking for the second crystal lever, which is in here, isn't it? Okay, right. Let's
A group of
go big
gargoyles
here.
perches on a ledge in this wide room.
Oh, hello. They've gone big too.
Crystal on the wall. The one on the
Come on, let's have you all down at once.
The gargoyles rise when you see that room.
I was hoping to have them all in the middle and smash everything, but they didn't oblige me.
You pull the lever,
Good enough,
setting the
people, good enough.
crystal alight.
So we'll go back, take that shrine. If we had a DDO, we would use it. I should have summoned mythal, shouldn't I? Really should have. What's that? Oh, a little sneaky collectible. Right. Now what's the best way to get back? Are we going... I think actually in here is where the DDO is, so that's where I'm going to go. And we've already cleared that area as far as I'm aware, so... I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, nice one.
Signal crystal is
Oh, and a
embedded in
shrine
the
as well.
ground
I hadn't
above this
remembered there was a
door.
shrine there.
You found a dimension door. It will return
Shall
you to
we
the
summon
entrance of the
Mikhail
tomb
now,
once you've
then?
finished exploring this
Let's
room.
do that. Where's my little hailing bag thing? Please tell me you didn't see that, Brian. All that crap in the inventory. Must be closer to the entrance. Oh, all right. Oh well, never mind then. No, not messing about. I know we've got more wisps coming here, haven't we? Not terrible. Do we actually have to go that way? I think it's this way. I think I went the wrong way. Now which way? This way? What happened there with my spell, people? That was terrible. Look at the damage we took. My word. Didn't cast the... So got punished for not using Winter's Heart, and the spell targeting was abysmal. I thought I'd try and target an area and it just didn't seem to do anything, did it? That was a crit on a Cure Serious, I guess. Not a bad little top-up, was it? Spectral. Get the... I think we smashed him. No, we didn't. Unless there were more than one. Maybe there were more than one Guardian. What's happening here now? Two options. That looks like the way back. I guess we may as well open it up because we don't have a DDO. That's what should have happened the first time.
A signal crystal.
So when we get the two levers, we'll be able to come back out that way and have a shrine if we need it, which is good to know.
Sections of the floor in this
Oh,
chamber.
crikey. Right. Let's get the temp hit points up. They are vulnerable to fire a little bit. Oh, don't do electric against them, please. And we don't have to actually take them all on, do we? Just what we need to, because they do respawn in here. So let's try and avoid most of them if we can. So as mentioned before, force damage very nice against wisps. Nice. What's happening in here? Anything? Nope.
Flames
Oh, there is here.
walk alive when you
Okay.
enter the room. On the back wall, you see a large purple crystal that matches the one.
Oh, helmed horrors get healed by force, so let's go with the light, fire. Okay, that'll do.
The mummy moans
More panic than anything else, but we'll take it.
to dust. You pull the lever.
Okay, so we're looking for a yellow
Emitting a soft
lever
glow
somewhere,
in the
aren't we?
darkness.
Is there a way up out of here? Yes, there he is.
A mass of tiles sprawls out
Ah,
over the
okay.
floor.
So we've got to avoid... Well, let's just trigger that so we know where it's going. It's one of these where every time you solve one of them, or you light up one of the runes, you get a spawning. Ow! Let's not do that, please. How do I switch that off there? That's more than typical of me, I'm afraid. More than. Okay, so we're going to have a spawn in somewhere now. if it's a ghost, I should be able to sunburst it when it materializes. The time it takes me to get through these things, for sure that will be off cooldown by the next the time the next one is ready for coming. Now how do I... oh yeah, I can go like that and there and not set the trap going. Come on then if you're coming. I think I missed him, I don't think... no, he wasn't up, was he? It's got to come from back there. Oh, we're going to have to go round here with it then, it's the only way. That's 3. And... come on then if you're coming. Where's that coming from there? Let's make extra care not to hit the trap. How best to... is that it? Yep, happy days. Are we... it hasn't said anything, has it? I've lit everything, haven't I? Unlock the... find out where to place the icons. There was no text there. I hope it hasn't bugged out. That's back into the wisp room. Yeah, so I need to be going this way, don't I? Why is it not completed? 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything's lit there, isn't it? As far as I'm aware, that's all good to go. Or is it? Oh, there's a thing in here that needs to be pulled, isn't there? I never pulled this. Oh no, I did. Did pull that. So then I really don't know. That puzzle completion should have opened up this door. There should have been a DM text. So, unfortunately, because I don't want you to be sitting around while I'm messing about with this, I'm going to have to leave that there. But I think you've seen enough enough to know we're in a pretty good place. I sincerely hope this isn't another buggy quest that I'm going to have to abandon, because I'm really struggling with these things in Myth at the moment. I think there are 1 or 2 that could do with ironing out, but maybe that's just me. Okay, moaning aside, thank you very much as always for looking, and I will see you in the level 17. Take care.